Hello. Good news, Nigerians, Biafrans. This is good news, oh. This is good news. Finland grants Simon Ekpa bail. Hey, this video go shock you. I beg, I'm not going to talk too much. Make we hit the news and get the full details. I will be right back. But before then, guys, if you're just joining us for the first time, I beg, subscribe to this channel. Share this video, make it go viral, so that all Biafrans, Nigerians, we understand what is happening right now. Thank you.
In this video, we shall be discussing and showcasing one of the biggest news and updates coming out from the country of Finland regarding Mr. Simon, a man held in their correctional center known as Kilamakoski. Yes, in this video, we shall be exposing and discussing a groundbreaking news that will make a lot of USB citizens to celebrate and jubilate. So the question here is, what has happened and why will this make the USB citizens and supporters to celebrate? Well, as you speak, this morning, the Päijät-Häme District Court, a court located or situated in Lahti, Finland, had a hearing where Mr. Simon was present. In that court hearing, they've granted Simon a tentative bail. That is to say, sometime this week or so, Mr. Simon will leave the correctional center and reunite with his family members and loved ones. So the question here is, how did this happen and why did the Finnish court come to this particular agreement by granting him a bail? Well, in this video, we shall be discussing and exposing every single thing that you need to know and understand, and how Mr. Simon received this declaration in the court of law this morning. Well, it all kicked off 5 days ago. Yes, it all kicked off 5 days ago when the lawyer representing Mr. Simon in the court of law, a man known as EPKA, resigned from his case. Yes, the lawyer who has been representing Mr. Simon in the court of law from November of last year up until this point in time has resigned. He has placed a full resignation, stating categorically that he is no longer interested in handling the case of Mr. Simon. Well, for a better picture and for more clarity, take a look at this publication coming from the Leadership newspaper, where it states that the USB agitator in the person of Simon gets a new lawyer ahead of June trial in Finland. Yes, this gave us more clarity. The moment EPKA resigned from his position as the lawyer representing Simon in the court of law, a new individual, a new lawyer or attorney replaced him or took over the case of Mr. Simon immediately. This lawyer is known as Carl Gumeres. This happens to be one of the most controversial lawyers in Finland. This man has handled a series of cases. He's very brutal in his approach and is very decisive in his way and manner. This man known as Carl Gumeres is now the official lawyer representing Mr. Simon in the court of law. And the moment he took over that position, he made a series of decisive moves to ensure that Mr. Simon gets a speedy and a fair hearing. Yes, just in case you don't know, the Päijät-Häme District Court came out 5 days ago, a couple of days back, to make a statement or to make a declaration regarding Mr. Simon, which did not sit well with Carl Gumeres, the lawyer representing him. Yes, the court of law made a declaration that triggered Carl Gumeres. The question here is, what is that declaration? Well, take a look at this publication coming from The Guardian, where it states, Finnish court sets date for Simon's appearance. Yes, the Päijät-Häme District Court has moved Simon's trial from May, which was supposed to be next month, to June, which is 2 months from now. Yes, they've moved Simon's case from May to June. And at the same time, the lawyer representing him in the person of EPKA resigned that same day. This did not sit well with Carl Gumeres. The lawyer was like, why should you keep my client in Kilamakoski Correctional Center for this long? You guys promised to hear his case by May, which is next month. And all of a sudden, you came out to move his court hearing to June. I can't take it, and I want you guys to grant my client a full bail or a tentative bail, as the case may be. And this morning, that particular request was granted in the Päijät-Häme District Court. But that is not even all. That is not all. Carl Gumeres came out to make a very interesting statement regarding the government of Nigeria and Bola Tinubu, to be precise. What did this man say? Well, take a look at this publication and look at the highlighted part of your screen. This statement was captured by BBC, which is a statement made by Carl Gumeres, a lawyer representing Simon in the court of law. Yes, this man came out to say that it's not clear at this point in time if the Nigerian government have the power and the resources to extradite Mr. Simon back into the geographical settings called Nigeria. Yes, he said that he's not sure at this point in time if Nigeria have filed all its documents and filed all the paperwork needed to extradite Mr. Simon back into the country. Yes, this came as a shocker because around January of this year, we received a notification from the Nigerian federal government stating categorically that they have fulfilled all the processes, they have completed all the processes needed to extradite Simon to Nigeria. And at this point in time, the lawyer representing Simon, Carl Gumeres, is saying something very different at this point in time. We don't even know who to believe. Are we going to believe the Nigerian government or believe the lawyer representing Mr. Simon in the court of law? Well, nobody knows for sure. But one thing we know is that for the past 2 weeks, Mr. Simon has been going through thorough and tough investigation and questioning from the Finnish police and the Finnish security apparatus. Showing right now on your screen is a clear confirmation that states that the police have been questioning Simon for 2 weeks now. Yes, so for the past couple of weeks, Mr. Simon has been going through thorough questioning and investigation, which was supposed to be used in the court of law come May. But now his trial date has been moved to June of this said year. So the question here is, what does this mean for Mr. Simon, and how will this help his case? How is this bail condition going to help him in any way, shape or form? Well, this bail, like I said, is a tentative bail, which probably will kick off this week or sometime next week, as the case may be. This is a big achievement for Simon, because when you go through the Finnish legal proceedings, you notice that the court of law in Finland don't grant bail conditions to any suspect that has the kind of charges Mr. Simon is facing. Yes, the Finnish courts don't grant bail to any individual linked with this particular offense showing right now on your screen. This simply means that it's very possible that the court of law has striked out this particular offense or charges showing right now on your screen, and probably is going to face the Pajahami District Court by June of this year for incitement only. Yes, this is a big one for him, because if you want to win a case, you have to start from a point. Yes, if you want to win a series of charges leveled against you in a court of law, you have to start with one. So it feels like this guy has defeated the fundamental charges leveled against him. This is a nice one for him, and this is definitely going to help him. And when he goes home and meets his family members, he goes home to his kids and probably goes home to his ex-wife, it's going to somehow, some way, psychologically boost the way and manner he sees things going forward. Yes. Still talking about Mr. Simon, while making this video, we stumbled on a very interesting info and updates that we all have to see at this particular point in time. Yes. Sometime this month, the Finnish government and its political system are going to hold or have an elections. And as we speak, we all know that Mr. Simon is a member of a political party, or was a member to a political party known as the National Coalition Party, the NCP. But as we speak, we went through the names or candidates of individuals under the NCP who are going to contest in the next elections, and Mr. Simon's name was not recorded in that listing. But then when you go to the NCP database and go through its candidates and list of politicians, we notice that Mr. Simon's name is among the politicians or individuals who are under this political party. Yes, this came as a shocker because sometime early this year, around March of this year, the NCP came out to disown Simon. They came out to say that this man is no longer a member to our political party. This man shouldn't be affiliated in any way, shape or form to our political party. But as you speak, Simon's name has been brought back into the National Coalition Party. This is a good news, and this is a massive one. Yes, this is a nice and massive one. Anyways, moving on swiftly, the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB movement in the person of Ngozi Aragweze had a meeting with 40 USB governors this morning. Yes, and they have series of conversations and series of topics that will greatly assist or help the USB citizens. Well, share right now on your screens are some of the topic discussed this morning. As you can see, these are very vital topics, and it's going to somehow, some way influence the lifestyle and the security in the USB region. Anyways, moving on swiftly now.
Alright guys, thank you for staying to the end of this video. So what's your take on this? Please kindly subscribe to this channel, share this video, make it go viral, make Nigerians, all Biafrans, they understand the updates concerning Simon Ekpa in Finland. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.